Welcome to our tutorial on gender classification using facial recognition in Java. In this video, we will walk through the entire process of setting up a facial recognition system that can classify gender from images. We will also highlight best practices and potential applications. Let's start by discussing what facial recognition is. At a high level, it involves identifying or verifying a person from a digital image or video frame. Next, we will focus on gender classification specifically, which is a subset of facial recognition, where we predict the gender of a person based on facial features. To build our Java application, we'll need a few tools and libraries. We will use the OpenCV library for image processing, along with a pre-trained neural network for gender prediction. First, ensure that you have OpenCV installed. You can follow the installation instructions found on the OpenCV website. Once you've done that, let's create a new Java project. Now, let's set up our Maven project. Create a new pom.xml file in the project directory with the following content to include the necessary dependencies. Next, let's create a basic Java class to load images and perform gender classification. Create a file named genderclassifier.java inside the src directory. In the gender classifier class, we have imported necessary OpenCV classes including mat and imkdex, which are essential for image operations. The loadImage method reads an image from the specified path and returns it as a mat object. Next, we want to pre-process the image for gender classification. This involves resizing the image and converting it to a suitable format for the neural network. Here, we define the pre-process image method. We use the improc.resize function to resize our input image to 227 by 227 pixels, which is a common input size for many convolutional neural networks. Now, let's create our classification function using a pre-trained model. You should have a pre-trained model for gender classification. If not, you can find several available online. We'll assume you have the model file named gender_model.h5. In the above code snippet, we define a method load model to load the pre-trained model using Deep Learning 4J's multi-layer network.load method. We also have a method classifiedGender, which handles the classification logic. It processes the image and prepares it in the required format before passing it to the neural network. To finish up, let's create a main method to bring everything together. This method will handle loading the image, predicting gender, and printing the result. This main method instantiates the gender classifier class, loads a specified model, then loads an image from disk, and uses it to classify the gender, printing the result to the console. Before we finish, let's quickly recap everything we've done. We set up a basic Java project with Maven, included necessary dependencies, created a gender classifier class for image loading, pre-processing, and classification. We also discussed how to structure the image processing pipeline, how deep learning can aid in accurate gender classification, and how to integrate a pre-trained model into our project. You can expand this project by adding more features, such as handling multiple images or integrating it with a web application, allowing users to upload images for classification. Don't forget to subscribe for more tutorials on machine learning and Java development. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions or ideas for future videos.